everybody, my name is Rick. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Because of the incessant insistence of my twin brother, today I'm going to show you how I make onion bombs. The first thing we need to do is to prepare the onions. First, you want like a sweet Vidalia would be perfect for this. Anyway, we're going to cut off the root end, and we're going to cut off the top, and we're going to remove the outer layer of the paper. This one's being a little tough. Hope is outside, Smokey. Okay, there are two ways to prepare these onions. What you want is a round shell. One, you can cut it in half this way and then peel the layers out, and then you put the top and the bottom together. Or you can just core out the center and you then use a spoon to open them up. That way you have the outer shell all intact. What I prefer to do is to take and just cut the outer layer like this and then peel one layer off at a time. And if you peel it off like this, just keep working at it, and you peel it off. And then you'll get a, whoop, that one broke a little bit, but that's okay. This will give you the idea. What you want to do is you want to get a round case, an onion skin, just like this, one ring thick. And that's what you want to do. So I'm having 5 people over for dinner tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make 5 good rings, and I'll show you what I came up with when I'm through. So here are 5 nice round onion skins ready to be made into onion bombs. I don't know how Jerry does his onion rings or shells, but this is how I like to do it, because now I have the center part of the onion. I can have slices, or I can chop it up, whatever I want to do. So Jerry, if this is not the way you like to do it, that's tough. This is the way I like to do it. So now we'll put these onions in a bag and put them in the refrigerator for future use. Okay, the ingredients for this recipe, in addition to the onions that I've prepared, is 1 pound of ground beef, 1 package of bacon, a 1/4 cup of parsley, 1/4 cup of mushrooms chopped, 1/4 cup of onions, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of rub, and 1 tablespoon of Panko breadcrumbs. The rub I'm using, again, is one of my favorites now, is the 2 Gringos Chupacabra Cajun. I really like this. Okay, so now we'll put the ground beef in the mixing bowl, and we'll just add the ingredients. Brown sugar. There's the rub, and there's the breadcrumbs. Okay, now all we need to do is mix this up. And the old manos, the old hands, are probably the best way to do this. There's nothing scientific about the amounts or the ingredients for this. You can add, subtract, do whatever you want. Just think meatloaf, and you'll come out just fine. Okay, there it is. One meatloaf. Okay, the object here is to make a meatball. That first one's kind of large, so I'll make a big one. And we'll put the meatball inside. That's got to be bigger. There we go. Okay, now if it's too big, you can just tear off some of the onion, and so it makes it good. All right, we'll do that. I'll do all the onions first. Okay, now we're going to wrap them in bacon. So I have nice bacon here, and the first one I'm going to do is around the middle. That'll keep it together. There we go. And okay, now just keep wrapping it. I like to go over the top and the bottom and roll it around a little bit. Usually these big ones will take 3, maybe 4 pieces of bacon. I think I'm going to put 4 on this one. There we go. Now you can stick toothpicks in them if you want, but I think I'll just go with them just like this. And I'll continue to wrap the rest of them until they're all done. Okay, the last thing we need to do before taking them out for on the trigger is to sprinkle them with some more rub. There we go. Now I'll go out and prepare the trigger. Okay, I've just turned the trigger on to the smoke position, and I'm going to let it go until it catches, and then I'm going to put the onion bombs on the grate, and I'll let them smoke for at least an hour, and then I'll turn the temperature up to about 325 and let them cook until the inside of the onion bombs are 165 and are cooked. Okay, it's just caught. So now we're on the smoke position, and the thermometer is going up a little bit, so it's time to put the onion balls on, or the onion bombs on. I'm going to put the probe in in the largest one here, so we can monitor the temperature. Okay, that's all there is to it. It's on smoke, and we'll just let her go. Okay, the bombs are now about 10 degrees away from being done, so I'm going to take them out and baste them with some barbecue sauce, and I'm going to kick the temperature of the Traeger up to 350, and we'll put them in for about another 10 or 15 minutes until they reach 165 and are caramelized. So here's what they look like. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Them are looking good. How about that, folks? That's some fine looking victuals. This is some of my prize-winning barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna make a video of that here one of these days. So you'll see how it's made, but you won't get the recipe for it because I'm gonna make it commercially. Oh, gotta kick that up to 350. There we go. Oops. Okay, now we'll let those cook another 10-15 minutes until they get up to about 165, something like that, and then they should be done. We'll come back when I'm taking them off. Well, the thermometer says they're ready to go, so let's take a look. Oh yes, I would say they are. That looks pretty good to me. Well, my guests have arrived, so I'll take these in and we'll let them rest for a few minutes and then we'll serve them up. There we are, folks. That looks like a meal fit for the kings. Jerry, eat your heart out. Well, there you have it. Another episode of My Idaho Cabin. And Jerry, I hope you're satisfied. You got your onion bomb video. So, enjoy. I'm not going to email you one, so you'll have to make them yourself. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, if you like the video, click on the like button down below and subscribe if you care to. And remember, the recipe is right down below. You can cut and paste it, or you can go to myidahocabin.com and download the recipe from the website. So, until next time, this is Rick at My Idaho Cabin.